Hey everyone, I'm JP and this is Good Talk HQ. In today's episode, we'll continue our Christmas eShop sales coverage in part 3 with even more awesome games that you can pick up, several of them at an all-time low but all at amazing discounts. Then at the end of the list, we have a brand new creator spotlight, our good friend Snoley Games. Thanks for real, buddy. After that, we'll close up the video with a quick reel of some other games that you can pick up while you're already on the eShop. Oh yeah, and keep an ear open for Little Man as he's even going to highlight one of the games for us. To the extended family, welcome back my friends. I hope you're having a great holiday season and I definitely hope Santa brings you some awesome games. Thanks as always for the amazing support. You're the best community on YouTube, hands down. And if this happens to be your first time here, welcome to the channel and thanks for checking out the video. I hope you have a good time and find some awesome deals. If you enjoyed the video, please consider joining our family by hitting that red button down below to subscribe. We'd love to welcome you, plus it will enter you for this month's eShop gift card giveaway coming up real soon. All you have to do to enter is be sub to the channel and leave us a comment down below so we can find your name and put it on the current list. Alright folks, and with all that said, as always, stay safe out there and please enjoy the video. Redeemer the Enhanced Edition is a single-player action fighter available for 1 to 2 players in local co-op with a main story that will last roughly 6 to 8 hours to wrap up. It has a download size around 3.6 gigabytes and this is an intense top-down fighter with brutal close-quarter combat, a dodge and parry system requiring precise timing and even a few unique finishing moves to dispatch your enemies in glorious fashion. It's actually pretty impressive how well it runs on the Switch, and it even has a physics-based damage system where you can dismember your opponents and then use their body parts as weapons. The story mode is made for one player while the other modes are designed with multiplayer action in mind. Right now you can get the Enhanced Edition on sale until December 31st, marked down 80% to just $5.99, matching a previous low. 9 Monkeys of Shaolin is a 3D action beat-em-up for 1 to 2 players in either local or online co-op, with a main story that will take roughly 7 to 8 hours to complete and a download size around 4 gigabytes. In this one we play as a Chinese fisherman with mysterious ties to ancient martial arts. We set out to avenge our family and friends who were brutally killed in a pirate raid on our village. The game features great action-packed battles, friendly simple controls, and a truly immersive world. The online multiplayer can have the occasional lag, but nothing game-breaking, and if you're looking for a great beat-em-up, this is a good option, and it's currently on sale until December 31st, marked down 80%, matching a previous low, again of $5.99. Gear.Club Unlimited 2 is a realistic racer, or about as close to one that we have here on the Switch, and it has a download size around 4.75 gigabytes. The game features both online and local competitive multiplayer, which is amazing since most racing games only offer local multiplayer for us here on the Switch. There are more than 250 races, several different racing modes including championships, missions, and challenges, plus as you progress through the story you'll build up an awesome garage of different supercars. On top of that, the game also allows players to create and join different clubs to challenge other players for different rewards. You start off with access to 51 different cars, but that number grows significantly as you play. If you're looking for a good realistic online racer with a decent single player mode, make sure to grab up Gear.Club Unlimited 2. It's on sale until January 4th, marked down 85%, matching an all-time low of just $5.99. Sparklite is an amazing action-adventure title with a top-down view and gorgeous pixel art graphics. The game was published by Merge Games and offers roughly 9 to 10 hours of gameplay for 1 to 2 players in local co-op. It takes place in an ever-changing world and tells the story of the world's lifeblood, the Sparklite. There are 5 different unique areas to explore, a crafting system which allows players to invent their own unique weapons, tough boss battles, and again that enthralling story. One thing to note is that the co-op is more of an assistive player mode than a full-blown 2-player mode, so just keep that in mind. If you're interested in Sparklite, make sure to grab it up before the sale ends on January 6th. It's just $6.24, marked down 75% to a new all-time low. Monster Sanctuary is an adventure-style platform RPG from Team 17, one of our favorite publishers here at the channel. The game has a main story that should last more than 30 hours, and it also has multiplayer action for 2 players as well. The game features gorgeous pixelated graphics with a side view, and sees players collecting, training, and battling with monsters similar to something like Pokemon. In this one we get to embark on an epic adventure using the monsters that we find along the way as well as the teammates that we gather. The game even offers a head-to-head battle mode where you can use these different monsters that you found, giving the game even more value when on sale. If you're interested in Monster Sanctuary, be sure to grab it up before the sale ends again on January 6th. It's marked down 66% to a new all-time low of just $6.79. Going Under is a single-player dungeon crawler with a comedic twist from publisher Team 17 and offers players around 10 hours of main story gameplay with a download size around 1.4 gigabytes. It features an amazing art style that at first glance might seem like the only thing that's going for it, but this is a great game with witty writing and a fun gameplay loop. The story sees players assuming the role of a lowly intern at a new tech company, and your first job is to explore the dungeons below the building to protect the company campus. The gameplay is fun and addictive, but tough enough for hardcore fans of the genre. If you're interested in Going Under, make sure to check it out before the sale ends on January 6th. It's currently marked down 66%, again to just $6.79, matching a previous all-time low. Moonlighter The Complete Edition is a single-player action RPG from 11-bit studios with a download size of around 2 gigabytes and a main story that will last more than 20 hours. The game follows a young man named Will, an adventurous shopkeeper that dreams of becoming a hero, and after the discovery of these ancient gates that will allow people to travel to different realms and seek treasures beyond their wildest dreams, Will sees this as a call to action. It has an addictive gameplay loop, having you search for treasures and then bring them back to the shop to sell them each day. In the Complete Edition, you also get the Between Dimensions expansion as well, and the DLC added new enemies, new bosses, and more. This is a great value, and if you're interested, it's on sale until January 2nd, marked down 76%, matching the previous low of just $6.95. RICO is a first-person arcade-style shooter from Rising Star Games with a download size around 4.8 gigabytes and offers hours and hours of fast-paced, chaotic action. It's available for 2 players in both local and online co-op, and this is basically a buddy cop story where we play as 2 members of the RICO task force, pursuing criminals and then taking them out. The catch is you only have 24 hours to solve each case, and they're all procedurally generated, giving tons of replayability to the game. They also have daily cases which act like daily challenges, and there are even online leaderboards as well. This is a pretty cool game and another great value. If you're interested in RICO, be sure to pick it up before the sale ends on January 8th. It's marked down 65% to a new all-time low of just $6.99. Shadows of Adam is a single-player JRPG from Circle Entertainment and offers more than 15 hours of main story gameplay with a download size of just over 1 gigabyte. The story revolves around 2 main protagonists from a small town called Adam, which eventually grows to 4 as the game progresses. It feels a lot like older games such as Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger. One highlight though was the dialogue. It was extremely well written and some of the jokes were pretty funny too. The action is fast paced, the retro aesthetic looks great on the Switch, and the game features an amazing soundtrack that was composed specifically for the game, featuring over 40 unique tracks. If you're looking for a solid retro style JRPG, make sure to grab this one up before January 6th. It's on sale for just $7.49, marked down half price and matching a previous low.
Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This is a 2D platformer from Team 17. It has a main story that will last roughly 15 hours. The worlds are bright and colorful, the soundtrack is amazing, and the controls are perfect. You get to jump, dash, and roll through each of the different levels. Plus, each level has a second version that's completely different from the first. I can't recommend this game enough. Make sure to pick up Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. It's on sale until January 6th. It's marked down 75% to just $7.49.
Good job, little man. Next we have Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. We'll focus on the first though. This is a single-player survival horror game, one of many in the series from Capcom, and will take players around 10 to 15 hours to complete, and it has a download size around 12 gigabytes. It was originally a 3DS exclusive, which over the years has been upgraded and ported to the Switch along with the sequel. This one takes place between the events of 4 and 6 and revolves around series favorites Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield. The game plays more like 4, 5, and 6 with a 3D over-the-shoulder point of view, made popular in Resident Evil 4. Now the story does explain a bit about how these viruses keep spreading with the Umbrella Corp out of commission, and for me these are must-own titles on the Switch. Having both amazing games on the go together is great. If you're a fan of the series and you still haven't played these, both 1 and 2 are on sale until January 4th, marked down 60% to just $7.99, matching previous lows. While there, be sure to check out the rest of the series is also on sale as well. Liberated, the Enhanced Edition, is a single-player action platformer developed by Atomic Wolf and published by Walkabout Games, offering an immersive story that should last roughly 3 or 4 hours to wrap up. It has a download size of about 3.5 gigabytes, and this is another one of those cool comic book aesthetic style games and sees the player working their way through a gripping story. Now the Enhanced Edition added voiceovers to bring another element into that story and made enhancements to both the content and the gameplay. Plus, it added 2 new extra chapters as well. If you're interested in Liberated, the Enhanced Edition, make sure to grab it up before the sale ends on January 8th. It's marked down 60% to a new all-time low of just $7.99. Children of Morta is an action RPG published by 11-Bit Studios and offers a main story that can last more than 20 hours, and it has a download size just around 2.5 gigabytes. It also has local co-op for 2 players, and this is a story about a valiant family standing together while the world around them is being devoured by darkness. The game is shown from a top-down view and features amazing pixel art graphics once again. You have 7 playable characters, each different member of the family, and they all play vastly different from one another. There are upgrades to be found, item modifiers between runs, and they even released DLC recently. If you're looking for a great deal this week, Children of Morta is one of the best values right now, and it's on sale until January 2nd, marked down 61%, matching a previous low of just $8.57. Blackbird is a single-player action RPG from Onion Games with a main story that will last roughly 3 or 4 hours to finish up, and it has a download size just over 760 megabytes. Now this is a story of a young girl who dies randomly and is reborn as this ominous black bird. The game features a darkly humorous world and gorgeous pixel art graphics. The sound though was a particular highlight. Everything in the game alters the sound in one way or another, and this really pulls you into the world. There are multiple endings for replayability, and you can even unlock some extra game modes as well. This really is an interesting game and one of our recommendations for the week. Make sure to check it out before the sale ends on January 6th. It's marked down 50% to an all-time low of just $9.49. Crown Trick is a single-player adventure-style RPG, again from Team 17. It has a download size around 1.4 gigabytes and a main story that will last more than 20 hours. It features a unique twist on the turn-based combat that we're used to. The dungeons are atmospheric and randomly generated, and there are more than 100 different skills and abilities that you can use any way you see fit. There are more than 100 different weapons to choose from and tons of secrets to find as well. One really cool feature though are the familiars that you'll find and face off against. If you beat these tough monsters, you can learn their unique abilities for the rest of the story. Really, this game is amazing and absolutely worth checking out while on sale. It's marked down 50% to a new all-time low of just $9.99 until January 6th. Alright folks, it's time for our newest creator spotlight. Once again, I'm really excited to introduce you all to Snoley Games. He's a really great guy, and you all showed an overwhelming amount of support for our last guest, so thank you. Let's do it again folks. If you have time, please head over to his channel and hit that red button. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay Z, take it away man, the floor is yours.
What's going on JP? Huge shout out and a thank you for the spotlight and all the love and support you continue to show towards me, my channel, and all my endeavors. Much love and respect. And also a huge shout out to you for all the hard work and effort that you put into your eShop sales videos, because you saved me quite a bit of money and a lot of time. And as we know, navigating the eShop could be a task and a half trying to find these sales and deals, right? So without much further ado, I am Zuriel Davenport, aka Z-Man the Tech. I'm the business owner of Snoley Productions LLC, and that's comprised of IT services, music production, and game design. I'm currently working on 2 games at the moment. Raiders of R and Space Shooter Z, slated for a PC release, and later on hopefully we can get a web browser release as well as a mobile Android release. As far as the music, you can find it at zmanthetech.bandcamp.com, as well as soundcloud.com/zmanthetech, soundcloud.com/snoley813. There you can basically find all my music that I've put out, whether it's on the MC side for hip hop or the actual instrumental side. As far as the games, you can find those at snoleyproductionsllc.itch.io. And you'll find Space Shooter Z, Raiders of R, and one of my very first projects, which is a really goofy adolescent humor, I guess you can say Pac-Man clone kind of a game called Super Rat Butt Cheese. As far as the YouTube channel Snoley Games, that is the channel that I manage and primarily focus on trying to put indie developers out there with their projects, because there's a lot of brilliant titles out there that deserve the spotlight. My goal is to bring it to the forefront. Also, you can expect to find a lot of gameplays, let's plays, tech reviews, game reviews, and I try to cover as many platforms as I can, but most of my content is going to be between Switch and Steam right now on the PC side. And I have live streamed in the past, but it's been a little sparse as far as the audience lately, so I haven't really done it in a while. But things have changed recently in the last few months, so I may go ahead and give it another shot. and we'll go from there. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Y'all take care. Be safe out there. Have a good one.
I appreciate it, buddy. Alright, folks, and as always, here are some other games to check out while you're already on the eShop. Happy hunting, my friends. Alright folks, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. Thanks as always for hanging out with us again today. You know we truly appreciate it. I definitely hope you had a good time or maybe found a deal or two that you were interested in. Happy holidays to everyone out there, and if you missed last episode, I'll make sure to link it down below. Also, if you get a chance, consider stopping by Little Man's channel. We have more gameplays and daily deals and sales list over there as well. Thanks again, you all are legendary. Have a wonderful week everyone. Much love, and we'll let Little Man take us home as always. Bye everyone.
That's all for today's list. We hope you liked the video. If you did, consider subscribing and liking down below. Okay, bye!